Welcome to my channel. This be Olin Odinson. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whichever it is for you. Virgo, welcome to your weekly message. Sorry, I'm just looking at the cards over here. Welcome to your weekly message. This is your weekly reading, and this is your message. Let's get straight right into it. So, we start off with the runes, and then with the other Futhark runes as a divination tool, and then we head over to cards, the cards divinations, and the fairies. These are mainly intuitive messages, though. But anyway, Virgo. So, we have Radio and Pertho. Energies present over here. Sorry. So I'm gonna just hold them up to like the camera right there. So what this signifies, this is the runes mean many things, but intuitively um, mixed with the practical. There, let me just. There's a journey that you're on right now. Essentially, you're navigating um, the reins of the horse. You are in complete control right now, Virgo. You are in complete control of whatever situation it is that you're in. Um, because of that, not because of that, but something in that, there's this vast unknown territory in the journey that you're in. And it's in the sense where you know something is about to happen, so you're almost wondering how to prepare for it. And it's interesting. Bottom of the deck, I'm just looking at it right now. We have the Jihabia card. It's my red herring frequency. It's just something meant to distract you from the main event. But how this energy is present right now, this is that fear that's popping up in your own mind right now, Virgo, with whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. There's a lot of fear. It's how do I describe that energy? It's expecting obstacles where there are none, pretty much. Expecting too much from the situation, essentially. And what they're wanting me to give you from that is, it's, as I said, that energy, that card is a red herring energy, not for no reason. It's meant to distract you from the main event. It's meant to tear you away from what you're really meant to focus on as a test from the universe to really see how much you desire this manifestation. The universe really wants to know just how serious you are about this. Are you willing to sacrifice whatever you need to in order to allow this to happen? And one last thing before we completely head over to cards as a divination. It has to do with this pregnancy, I heard. And this pregnancy doesn't have to be physical, it can be, but mainly it's the pregnancy of ideas, the pregnancy of artistic ability, anything of that nature. Something is being pushed out right now through the birth canal. If you look at it, it's cool. Because flat out like this kind of looks like the crouch position. Have you know the that position? And if you turn it over like that, that's what you get. So it feels like there's a pushing out into the next part of this journey, because with Radio over here, you have control of the reins, but now I feel like where you're in right now is driving through a storm of sorts. Yes, driving through a storm. Some fairy cards came out. We'll get to those in a second. But you're driving through a storm pretty much, and you know that you're coming out of the storm. Something beautiful, some beautiful, just warmth. Not something that's not the storm's temperature is going to greet you, but you must get there first. Okay. Now, with the fairies that we have over here, we have Sylvanius and Oi, that known. Now, getting some more information on the situation you're in. With Sylvanius energy present, this is the unveiling of something that was once hidden, and it's the mask of this person specifically. Oh, that's cool. Oi that gnome, he's known to wear masks in order to confuse you, in order to get what he wants, in order to manifest in that very trickster way. Um, but I love how there's just so much going back and forth with this energy over here, because he wears masks, but he also denotes breakthroughs, and this is a revealing of maths and revealing of truths, and there's a breakthrough with a knowledge, a breakthrough with something in the situation where you're going to finally understand something about whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. You're going to understand something about your journey. You're going to understand something about your journey that's going to help you essentially birth this thing that you have always wanted to create. Because with all of this said, Virgo, all this energy is only present because of this wonderful, wonderful thing coming into your life. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. Look at this. Wow, the roar. Okay, so this, as I said that, this energy came out. And it comes, bottom of the deck, does not come alone. It comes with the journeyman over here. So this is essentially the journey and delving into the unknown. The meaning of this rune is the unknown. This is the unknown frequency. And then the fact that we have this depth of unknown territory, that's what you're finally venturing deep into. Now the message is becoming more concrete with navigating through this storm. Some of you just didn't have a map. They're showing it to me as someone didn't have a map to navigate through the storm. So in the meantime, all you were just doing was just soldiering on, pretty much. But now, suddenly, you get information, you get a whisper, this is that breakthrough energy about where it is that you must go. A light shines up ahead on the road, and you're like, oh, okay, that's where we gotta go. But where it is that you're going, there's a level of uncertainty that you're gonna have to trust. You're gonna have to make the decisions when the decisions are to be made. This is not a free frequency where you pay attention to the red herring of what could go wrong, of what could be in the unknown. That's what the universe, your guides, your angels are trying to tell you right now, that you're not to contemplate about what it is that might unfold. You are to simply do and be and take control of the reins of your own journey, take control of it all, and move forward in excitement, at full speed even, because with the Roar card, this is an acceleration of whatever energy is already present. And the presence energy here is the journey that you're embarking on. Clearly, you have the journey. It's cool because this literally means radio, the journey. Just if you want to label this rune, the journey, and then what do we have over here? The journeyman, Virgo. You're diving deep into the unknown, and you're gonna come out of this. I don't even know what words to use, but you're gonna come out of this with so much more than you expect. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, okay, so this card wanted to, like, hey, don't forget us. Don't forget us. This is the collective of pixies. This is a cause for celebration. Yes. And it is further confirmed by the undressing of the salad. All that chaos that you're going through right now, all that you're navigating through right now, the storm that you're trying to prevail, that seems to be the common Virgo energy, actually. 2 weeks ago, was it? 2 weeklies ago? It was your message Just get through this. You'll be so glad you did. Yes, this seems like a continuation of that. These journeys, man, they can feel like they have been going on for millennia, even if it's only been a week, right? But you must prevail, Virgo. You must prevail because I'm seeing such happiness ahead of you. So with the achieving the impossible, all this chaos that's falling, there is something coming out of this, which is this is actually not next to this. This is the top of the deck energy, which is kind of like the immediate outcome, which is a cause for celebration after all of this. And then bottom of the deck, um, we have Penelope, the Dreamweaver, the fair, not the fairy. I almost said the fairy who's kissed by the pixies, but not that. This is you might feel that as though that's a card in this deck where you just feel nothing but love. But it's like before all of that, before any of that, it's this journey that you must deal with first. Okay, so Virgos, it's this journey you must deal with first. I don't know why this energy is present, but it's present. The soul shrinker. So the only thing, thank you. So the only thing that's making this more chaotic is yourself. You might be hindering your own inspiration to get through this journey when you overthink and overanalyze, Virgo. When you overanalyze what could go wrong, as I said before, thank you. It's all coming full circle. When you overanalyze it all, you're choosing to be stagnant in the space of resistance. And what's going to help you is completely just delving into the world of the unknown. Because if you just stay in that unknown energy, you're going to find so many blessings everywhere you turn with the collective of pixies. You're going to just instantly be accepted or invited or just randomly fall into a random magical mystical forest with just fae and just a bunch of, you're just gonna randomly walk into this door. That actually was a message for you months ago. Interesting, I just remembered that. It was when I was doing relationship counseling readings, but specifically, but it's like you randomly walk into this energy, and it's right when you trust the unknown. It's right when you just kind of drop all these bogs, right when you drop all of these balls, and you just, you don't necessarily drop it like this is not, I hope I didn't confuse anyone. This is not dropping this as in completely like just leaving the journey. No, because you're in this journey. This is prevailing through this. You're not alone with this other person right over here. Someone is helping you and you don't see it. And I feel like you're gonna discover who has been helping you this whole time. Wow, bottom of the deck. I even noticed. I don't even remember when I shuffled. We have a fairy guide. This is a fresh, new, clean slate ahead of you. A lovely blank canvas for you to paint on. And I feel like this is, now we're venturing into a relationship. So we're gonna head over to relationship cards. And that did come up. That did come up with me referring to the relationship counseling readings I did for the Virgo. I might actually go back and have it as a recommended at the end of this video. And just choose a random Virgo message. I'm not going to find when exactly I said those exact words, which were, what were the exact words that I used in that? I can't remember right now, but let's just head over to the Tarot of the Hidden Realm. The Hidden Realm. The Fate World, if you will. Let's see. Let's get some more information on whatever this is. But I'm trying to remember what I said specifically. It's bothering me. I must know. Hold on. Give me like 10 seconds while I go there. I'm sorry, it's not. It's just not coming back. All right, it's all right. It doesn't need to come up then. Just doesn't need to come up. But let's see whatever this relationship, as I say those words, as I say those words. Jesus. Wow. Wow. Sorry, I was tuning into your message. I realized I just went so silent on you. I just got so shocked by the cards that came out. Because this feels like something that you've forgotten that is coming back. Interesting, Virgo. So I feel like, because I mentioned that reading, which I can't even remember what I said a few minutes ago, that reminded me of that reading that I did when I did the relationship readings. Something in that, because it was so many months ago, it was something. This is a relationship that you kind of genuinely forgot, that not that you had, obviously, especially if it was something this profound, if it was that meaningful to you. This is not something you forgot, but you definitely let go of it. You most definitely let go of it. With the hangman energy present, it's not on your mind anymore. But because of that, without realizing it, you've you've held this space for such a lovely future with this person, that as they return, they're returning in their full desire to see this relationship through, to build it. Because after the hangman, we have the Three of Wands, and this is a lovely depiction of this tarot card right here, because it's the fire element, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, just for some of you who needed that. But you just see all the three wands are present over here, and they're all inclusive to the destination. So it's this journey that you're on. I feel like you're having subtle intentions to take whomever you wish with you, even though they might not be next to you, or they might literally be next to you. You have all of your intents signifies that you're gonna have them with you in the future. And not just them, there's a family vibe to this. So it doesn't just feel like relationships. It does also feel like maybe their family you'll get along with. That's not going to be for all of you, because I don't think that's possible in the human world, with all the talk about in-laws and stuff. Anyway, after the Three of Wands, we have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is the reunion-like energies of reuniting with an old soul. With the Three of Wands right beside that, and Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is that happy home that you let go of wanting and needing. Because of that, it is given. This is that fresh, clean slate with this person, with this relationship. Bottom of the deck. I feel like finally you're about to experience this fresh, clean slate. After all of that ruckus that you have been through, because it feels like ruckus, if we're being honest, with all this chaos, all the storm that you've been navigating through. Taurus, oh my gosh. I'm gonna take that Ten of Pentacles. Let's see anything else that wants to come through. Actually, I'll just have it here as the overall. 1, 2, 3. How long is this? Okay. And then we have... Oh no. Not oh no. We have 3 cards. I sounded like oh no. I forgot I left the stove on. Is what that sounded like. Oh, okay. I see. I see. It might have been a third party you dealt with. It might have just been an energy that got in between this relationship and what could have been. And because of that, you moved on, but you've already have moved on. And if not, you're going to completely move on energetically. Because to clarify the Hangman, we have the Shadow Dance, the Devil card. Essentially, this is temptation. Someone moving away with someone over here. I just heard alter ego. So it's like this guy, his alter ego took this person away. However, that's going to resonate for you guys. An alter ego. Interesting. I talked about this in a... I don't know if I talked about this in a recent video I did. I'm pretty sure I did. It was Prue and Charmed, her alter ego, because she became more magical just as her journey moved on, which I guess we can reflect it as you're just moving forward in this journey, just increasing in frequency each and every day, and because of that, that's why this relationship changed so much temporarily, in the way that it did. It underwent the changes that it had to, because the frequency of your being, of your journey, you just following your journey was causing change. Anyway, but Prue, her ability started to manifest more, and then as she forgot to deal with certain emotions, undealt with emotions, which I feel like is very... Okay, this Mercury retrograde is probably going to be the last of it all. But, because we're going to go into it soon, I hear. With all that said, her alter ego was causing her to astral project and crash weddings and stuff like that. Just doing things that are just completely irrelevant from what is meant for you to do. That's that, it's that red herring energy, distracting you from the main event. Now, with all that said, the fact that that clarifies the Hangman, it's whatever that was, you've let go of why, you've let go, or you're at least needing to let go of the physical reasoning of why it happened or why it's happening, and move into the space of you have complete control of your own self and your own journey. And the fact that you know something beautiful is about to birth for you, and that's all you need to know. You moving forward into that unknown frequency, everything just starts to... legs start spreading wide open for you, metaphorically. The universe's legs. I'm sorry if that was offensive to anyone. That's just how it came out. Jesus. Yeah. Because, now, to clarify the Three of Wands, lovely, the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. This is that equal give and take energy with between two people. Just look at the imagery over here. It seems like where that baby would be, it's this cup now. Interesting. Like someone's... I feel like you guys, whoever I'm reading for, I feel like you guys are both going to care for the same thing equally. Probably care for each other equally. There's going to be a decision made here, and someone, and what is chosen over here are the soulmates. This is a soulmate energy, Two of Pentacles. This speaks of juggling two things, but I'm being drawn to the root over here. Nice. I'm being drawn to the root over here. And this Six of Cups energy, this is your relationship with the soulmate, or twin flame, if that resonates, or divine feminine or divine masculine. there's a wherever the deep rooted connection is, this is a connection that does not need words. To use words makes the connection more confusing. Interesting. And the last card that we have here, kind of like an extra kind of, I don't know, it's like underneath the energy over here. It's strength. And this is you, Virgo. This is you, boo-boo, or bro. This is you. This is you with the strength, taming anything that's lingering of the devil-like energy. All right, this is in the past position. The Hangman, anything lingering on the past, you're dealing with it. You're managing it. And I'm just seeing you here, taming the wolf. Taming the wolf, essentially. You have the strength to overcome this. And we have the 8, abundant frequency. Lovely. I just looked at the card. Remember how the cause for celebration, that energy felt really good for you, and I just paid attention to the 8 here as well. This is nothing short of abundance is ahead of you, I can say, because this is the binding energy. 10 of Pentacles, 10 Pentacles, happy home, happy, just happy home, stable. I'm seeing a very stable relationship. My God. What was once wobbly becomes stable. Virgo. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I hope you found healing and peace in this message. I wish you guys the best, Virgo Collective, or whoever was drawn to this message, even if you're not a Virgo. I hope this assisted you in your situation. I love you. Thank you for being here on this channel. I am available for personal readings. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, join the Kin family. Sorry, that was kind of like a quick shift into I am available. I'm sorry, we have to do like a lot of the other readings, and I forgot the bow again. My gosh, the last readings, I promised that the 3rd sign was gonna have it. Oops, the 4th sign will have it. Okay, anyway, the bow. If you guys are not new to my channel, I don't have the bow with me right now. Anyway, travel safely through the night, the mind, into the light, the divine. Here's that arrow of love and hope. I say to you, Virgo, farewell.